Alright, the Reds, welcome. Thank you very much for tuning in for our latest daily transfer news video. If you're new around here, I want to keep up to date on all things Liverpool news related. Transfer news, pre-match build-up to the new season. Hit that subscribe button down below, put in bell notification on as well, especially if any news does break of obviously the official confirmation of Darwin Núñez signing for Liverpool Football Club. As you're probably aware, obviously it's been a mad 24 hours in relation to Liverpool stepping up their pursuit for the Uruguayan forward that plays at Benfica. He did play at Anfield last month anyway, a couple of months ago in that second leg. And for me personally, I don't know how you all feel. Let me know in the comment section below. Do you think it's the right move? Are you happy with the transfer fee? What are your expectations of Darwin if we can seal this deal over the line going into next season? I'm really excited, as I said. I was in the stadium, or you watched around the world, or if you did go to the game, Darwin Núñez, there's not many times I've come away from a game, really, especially a young player. I come out of that ground, and I was speaking to Colin from the Cop Counter, and a lot of yous as well in the post-match video at that time, and saying this lad was something special. He did score like 2-3 offside goals, but it was his in-game intelligence and his movements within the game. And I know it was a 95-plus minute game in the second leg, and I'm not going to sit here and say I've watched every single game of Benfica, because I haven't. But judging on that period, and obviously in the stats wise, last season in the Liga Portuguesa, he played 28 games in the Portuguese league, getting 26 goals with 4 assists. Champions League, he played 10 games, scoring 6 goals as well. Massively impressed me. But going forward, going to next season, it's Liverpool's full-back areas, and I think we all of us going off the back of this year in Champions League final as well, we very much did miss that central figure in Liverpool's team, someone that can get the ball in the back of the net. In reality, there was how many times last season we were just constantly spamming in crosses for the sake of spamming in crosses. Ideally, that Tottenham game at Anfield, the back end of the season, that was probably one of the most frustrating games. In reality, there was so many balls out wide, and there was no one in the middle in terms of, you can suck at Jota. Obviously, he's very good in the air, but what Darwin Núñez will bring to Liverpool is that physicality. He's 6'2", and yet he's still at an age, really, in reality, 22 years old. With 349 days anyway. Uruguayan as well, even if he's half the player of a certain player that used to play for us, he's got a lot of potential, and that's what you are buying with Darwin Núñez. That's why the transfer fee is so high. A lot of the clubs in and around Europe, especially over the last 12-month period, they've been linked with Darwin Núñez. It's Liverpool that have stumped up the cash in reality. And just a quick one touching on Sadio Mane as well, as we all are very well aware now, Liverpool have rejected Bayern Munich's second proposed bid in relation to the fact of obviously the journalist, as you've seen on social media over the last 48 hours, Liverpool laughing their heads off, and quite rightly so. I think the supposed add-ons for the Sadio Mane to go to Bayern were like, was it back-to-back Ballon d'Or nominations or something stupid, something ridiculous, and it was... and Bayern are in a similar position in reality with Robert Lewandowski, but the thing is with Lewan, and Liverpool have turned around over the last 24 hours, and it's come from The Athletic as well. I will leave the link in to the article, great article anyway. You can read it in its full entirety. They're more or less saying off the back of obviously what's happening with Bayern Munich, they're wanting, I think, in around £42 million for Robert Lewandowski to go to potentially buy to Barcelona, where obviously he's got a year left on his contract. And Liverpool turned around and went, no, we're doing exactly what you're doing, when Mane is three years younger, or might be a bit more younger or older, apologies on that, but Mane is a potential Ballon d'Or winner in the next couple of years if he does continue to elevate his career and improve. Not that Lewandowski's at the back end of his career, because he's still got a lot to possess, but Liverpool more or less said, you're doing exactly what we're trying to do with Lewandowski, so what's your deal, really? But I'm excited, Reds, as well. I know, apologies, I haven't done a video over the last couple of days and weeks. It's been really busy as well, but most importantly, I really do hope every single one of you are okay and looking after yourselves. It's going to be an exciting season that I cannot wait to get stuck into it. And most importantly, I'm more bothered about what you all think in the comment section below. Your thoughts on Darwin Núñez. I know a lot of people will talk about the transfer fee, and it is a lot of money, quite frankly. But at the end of the day, us as fans, we're not running the football club. We're the ones all buying the shirts and the season tickets, or going the massive packages around the world to watch the Reds on telly as well. So at the end of the day, it's Liverpool's business in terms of their transfer fees. We've accumulated a lot of money over the last 12 months and over the last couple of years of how successful Liverpool, most importantly, have been on the pitch. A lot of people will point to the net spend, and quite rightly so, but it's a fact that Liverpool now have been put in a position due to the main priority, and that's Jurgen Klopp, Liverpool's best signing in recent history. Jurgen Klopp has put us in a position where we can go out and be at the top elite level of European football, to go out and potentially buy a one of, if not one of the best young talents in European football. We've seen Haaland go to City. It'll be absolutely tremendous. But Liverpool have reacted, and it will be interesting to see out of those two players, Haaland and Núñez, who has the better start to the Premier League. Both at similar ages in their career. Both will elevate the Premier League to greater heights, potentially, if you do get what is anticipated of them, really, as well. So in terms of their goal output, but absolutely made up. It's going to be exciting. Let me know your thoughts on that. Darwin Núñez can play down the left hand side. Sometimes he has played for Benfica this season, but he's predominantly, as we all know, an out and out number 9 anyway, through the middle, pacey, very physical in the air as well, but most importantly, he gets goals. In terms of the Portuguese league, in terms of the obviously Núñez was Almeria, but the transition to the Portuguese league and then coming to the Premier League, a lot of players in the Premier League, and we all know them, they actually transition quite well into the Premier League, and even if he has the same desired impact in previous players that have come from that league, it'd be absolutely phenomenal. But Reds, thank you for tuning in. If you are watching until the last seconds of this episode, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it, as always. If you are new around here, hit that subscribe button down below. I will be trying to get a lot more people on as well, Reds. But if any news relation breaks, and we're all waiting for that Paul Joyce tweet, aren't we? Where it's official confirmation. It'll probably come out about 10:30, or probably right after I've released this video. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as well, Reds. Look after yourself, and I will see you tomorrow for another episode. And hopefully Bayern Munich have stumped up a bit more cash for Sadio Mane. Fingers crossed anyway. Not that we want to lose him, but come on, Bayern. Pull your finger out. See you later, Reds. You never walk alone. Cheers.